while we're in Jackson, Tennessee at the Harvest Host, before we left this morning, we decided we were going to run up to town. They have the thing, it's called, I can't remember, Rusty's TV and Movie Car Museum. So it has all kinds of cars,
very
bikes,
cool cars,
all kinds of relics from a lot of the TV movies. Like if you can see up there, there's a DeLorean.
Some of my favorite TV shows and favorite cars I get to see, touch, and feel. And one of my favorite.
You're not supposed to touch.
One of my favorite TV shows that had to do with BMX bikes. I got to see a lot of their bicycles in here. So
it is a pretty cool place. It's only $20 a person, and I don't know. It took us. I guess it could take you as long as you wanted to. I think it took us maybe 45 minutes to walk through and look and take pictures. So just a cool little stop if you're ever in Jackson, Tennessee. If you're at the Harvest Host we were at, it's like 10 minutes up the road. So might be something worth checking out. Now we got to get back.
Now we can get back, hook back up, get out of here, and get to a campground. We're actually going to a campground for the first time in 5 days, 6 days.
Yeah, so we're going to get to empty our tanks and flush everything out and then just chill for a minute. So
all right.
We got to go back, pack up.
Everybody's leaving us. Let's go. Hey guys, today is day 7 of the crawl. So we are officially 1 week from the start date.
Yeah. So, yeah.
See, told you it was going to be
last day
raw.
of the week. Yeah. So we leave Samuel T. Bryant Distillery in Jackson, Tennessee, which was a fun little stop. And we will be headed to Graceland. So there's an RV park. I don't know that it's owned by Graceland. The staff, every phone call I've made to them has been very pleasant. But they're apparently like attached to Graceland. So if you want to walk over, you can. If you buy tickets to tour Graceland and all there's all different levels of tickets you can buy to just go in the house in the plains.
Well, only 2 people have tickets as of now.
That's me and Pink. So we are the 2 fun kids that are actually going on the Graceland tour. Can't use the camera inside, so this will be it. But just wanted to say we're here and we're gonna check it out. Yep. So, but there's all kinds of options there. So don't really know what to expect. Elvis was a little before my time, but I'm pretty sure most people know who Elvis is.
It wasn't really before her time.
I was a child when Elvis died. But at any rate, I figure I may only be here once, so I'm going to go check it out. And Lisa wanted to go, so the 2 of us are going. Nobody else is going, so hopefully we'll have some more to say about that.
I know you guys will probably say something, but I was never an Elvis fan. Wasn't my type of music.
He's the king of rock and roll. So you're in Memphis. You're staying at the Graceland RV Park, so just kind of seems like you should go. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We'll see when we get there what the setup is, and we're there for 2 nights. So I don't know what we might get into tomorrow.
The good thing is we'll be at a campground after 5 days of boondocking.
Right.
So now it's time to flush the tanks, get everything cleaned up, get plugged in for a little while, use all 3 ACs if it's hot. I think they were calling for warm weather. And
it's been very hot and muggy everywhere so far.
So we'll have water, sewer. We'll have full hookups, so we would enjoy that for a few days.
I think most of us are even pull-through sites, so looking forward to the ease of that. Yeah, and so I don't know. We've never been there before, so I don't even know what to expect, but we're going to go, and we're going to check it out, and we'll let you know what we find. So
day 1 of day 7, day 1 of Graceland is over.
And we... so check-in was a little different because we were all lined up. You have to stop at like the
guard check.
The guard check. Couldn't think of the word. And get your parking tag. Parking tag, they want to get your license plate on the truck and the trailer, and then pull up. Except there were so many of us, she needed us all to pull up first. But anyway, once you get that, you go inside and check in. They were super nice. Told you about all the things to do in the area aside from Graceland. So Lisa and I did go to Graceland.
So I can't talk about it at all. So this is all Lisa because I didn't get to see it. We you know, the rest of us, D'Angelo's, Danny and Danny, we kind of walked around the outside perimeters of it, but they wouldn't even let us like inside a fence a little bit to go shopping. So
you can't do much.
The only thing Danny and I and D'Angelo's, we went to the ice cream shop and we kind of sat there and took a break while they had a drink. So the rest of it was up to Lisa and Lisa.
So it was fun. It was kind of cool to see. As I said earlier, Elvis was a little before my time, but I mean, everybody knows who he is. There was no flash photography and no videography to be done. So
all you get to see is pictures on this, guys.
I guess, probably before this talking point and the pictures of the video, but pictures was all we could do. Anyway, it was kind of cool. We bought the ticket because there's all kinds of tickets. We bought the ticket where we could tour Graceland, and we got to go in the airplanes. There's 2 airplanes, so we got some pictures of all of that.
So what did you think about it? What did you think about his house? And
it was very over the top, like very over the top. Even, I mean, it was over the top for now, much less 30, 40 years ago.
So Lisa said there was a bunch of TVs in there, a bunch of
there
mirrors,
was a TV,
and carpet everywhere.
TV in every room. I think carpet in every room. Carpet on the walls and the ceilings and some of the staircases. Mirrors everywhere. Lisa read somewhere that was because they were trying to make it look bigger, but a lot of those mirrors kind of seemed like they were period pieces. So I don't know. It was a lot. Learned a lot about Elvis. It was cool. Again, I probably wouldn't spend the money to do it again, but we were here and it was very interesting.
So when they got finished with that, we all came back and we got cleaned all up and we got ready to go to dinner, which let me tell you, that was something that was something a little different. So at the front at the front, they told us we needed to go to a barbecue restaurant, Marlowe's, and they will come and Uber us.
They have a pink Cadillac limo, and they will pick you up at the campground and bring you back to the campground.
What I do every day. Actually, I'm an early Delta airline retiree. I worked 25 years in the airline industry. Hell yeah. This is my ride.
And they have been in business since 1974.
You remember that?
And Elvis used to come there. Hunk of hand, y'all.
You get in trouble?
No. Yes.
So he frequented there when he was in town. So that's kind of a cool fun fact.
So I don't know if it was the waitress that we had that made it the best experience we've probably had there.
V. So if you ever come to Memphis and you go to Marlowe's, you need to see V.
What are you drinking that? You get a song and a dance.
I don't remember what her real name was, but she goes by
Now,
V.
she used to work here, then she quit, then she came back to eat, and they asked her to come back and work again, and she said she's here for a long time. So, yeah, she was pretty daggone funny. She made the whole day, the whole trip.
She was amazing.
The food, V, I'm sorry, I know you said it's the best barbecue.
Mine was good.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was the experience and what she did for us there and made it a whole lot better.
Yes, it was definitely experience. You do need to get the rolls if you go there. I don't care what diet you're on.
So the rolls, they get it from a bakery down the road, and they don't just, they're like, she said they're like ready and served, but they don't cook them.
Come ready to cook. So like I guess you would order them in pans and then you would traditionally bake them. But they deep fry them. So they're soft on the inside like a roll should be, but they're crisp on the outside. I couldn't have told you that's what they did to them. I did notice that they were crispy on the outside, but she shared that little tidbit, so they were quite tasty.
So if you ever come to Memphis, I think that's one thing, you know, for the experience.
And what was the other thing that you loved? You tried one of Robert and Ann's.
Gouda
cheese sticks.
Cheese
Instead
sticks.
of like mozzarella sticks, they were Gouda.
Yes, they were amazing. That made cheese sticks made them up to the next notch. And they did have a homemade hot sauce that was pretty good. So the rest of it, you know, it's just barbecue. Barbecue's barbecue for me. We used
It
to
was
do
good.
a
I
lot
thought
of
it was
cooking
good. I didn't eat the ribs because I'm not a rib girl, but the barbecue was
the ribs
good.
will definitely fall off the bone good. So that was a highlight. Lisa and Lisa got to go there. We
and
got
rode
to,
in the pink Cadillac.
yeah, we walked around and then we went to the pink Cadillac.
And tomorrow, I think we're going to go down to Memphis. We have been before, just to the Bass Pro, which
We
is
stayed the night at the
the
Bass Pro.
pyramids.
Yes.
It's a huge building. But I know some of us anyway are going to go down to the Bass Pro tomorrow, and then we're going to go to Beale Street, which is
It's kind of like what's the one in Louisiana? Come on.
Duval
Street. And,
I don't know that it's supposed to be quite to that extreme, but music and barbecue joints all along the way. It's only a couple blocks long or so. So I don't know. We're supposed to go check that out. Maybe we'll get into some food or something. I don't know. We'll just have to
we'll
see.
always get into food, guys.
But that'll be day 8, and I got to do laundry. So that's no fun, but that's got to be done tomorrow so that we can get it done before we leave, because then we're boondocking a few more days. So.
All right, so everybody's tired from walking and eating, so we're going to close it down early tonight again. Get ready for a big long day tomorrow. I think we're supposed to start around 11 tomorrow, so that give us some time to get some work done and get some videos for you guys up and put together so you guys can see what we've been doing. So
We'll see you tomorrow at the Bass Pro and at Beale Street.